Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We're about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves. I know it's not easy managing emotions. We can try. Every day is a new day. So we can learn to manage our emotions, to identify our intuition, because it brings about good health. And then it flows in your spiritual wealth, okay? Because it comes from the essence of love, loving yourself, loving beings, loving planet, and absolutely loving God, okay? We're looking at health, all right? When it comes to balancing your masculine and feminine energy, so you can co-create with the universe does not co-create without you. You could be thinking of looking deeply, magnifying into maybe targeting a team, or looking at collaboration. We're looking at the Three of Pentacles, all right? Someone's in the energy of maybe looking at their team when it comes to analytical thinking, maybe for some of you, all right? Some of you could be in the energy of looking at your team when it comes to collaboration, quality, skills. You're looking at your craftsman. Is the craft quality or is it quantity? Maybe you're looking at dedicated. You could be looking at your team as a doctor or a dentist or a writer, or it could be a policeman, analyzing and magnifying a team. Maybe you're looking at a team when it comes to their quality. Maybe you think maybe when it comes to teamwork, someone's a little bit overcritical, worrying about something maybe. All right? Because now we're looking at the energy of the Three of Coins. What's going on with your team? What is your intuition telling you? Is it telling you it's quality or quantity? Is it telling you that maybe your friendships, or maybe it's time to move forward? Is the quality the standards of craftsmen? Is it the standards of quality that you're seeking? Do you feel trapped? Maybe seeking a way out? Maybe there's dangers of a trap when it comes to maybe understanding your team, being more analytical. Maybe looking at like decision-making tools maybe you're looking at. Because now, when you're looking at maybe your age, maybe you're looking at being more wiser. You could be from Benin or Tonga. You could be maybe looking at maybe Benjamin Banker when it comes to the village of maybe, what did they say again? It takes a village to take care of a child. Maybe you're looking at the mysteries of an art, or look at the great abilities of your own skills when it comes to maybe a celebrity or a craft or specification when it comes to your wisdom and your knowledge when it comes to romance. Maybe looking at maybe your team or collaborating when it comes to romance. Maybe look at the quality because you're looking at something. Yeah, analyzing the quality of craftsman. You're targeting. Someone's targeting. What are you targeting, my darlings? Quality. You have to remember you are the quality, you know? You're not someone's quantity. You're quality. Because now you're looking at a pathway of many different pathways when it comes to your Wheel of Fortune. Maybe looking at the seasons, okay? When it comes to crossroads, when it comes to opportunities, maybe from Nigeria. Maybe looking at unexpected, like, blessings, a new cycle, changes when it comes to maybe a team. Maybe seeing the ability to seize an opportunity. Because now you're looking at psychological maturity, comprehensions of maybe your destiny. Because someone's probably analyzed their team, or maybe a collaboration when it comes to romance, work and romance. Someone's resistant to change because it looks like pessimistic and looking at maybe superficial, or someone's resigning from work. Seems to be a crossroad. Someone needs to go more into their truth of expression so they can figure out which way to go. You could like cigars, but it looks like you're seeking a direction. Yeah, a pathway. Maybe you're seeking a pathway to use your intuition to go closer to your destiny. Maybe your soul is telling you to take attention because now you're looking at the spirit of the unburied, of the dead that possesses newborns with madness. Maybe you're from West Africa. Maybe there's hardship, awkwardness, madness, confusions. Because now you look at uncertainty about a group when it comes to maybe the Wheel of Fortune. There seems to be fears for the future of someone's destiny. Someone's in sadness because now you're looking at the spirit of the unburied or the dead, unburied dead that possesses newborns with madness. Oh no. King of Wands is looking at conflicts. Gone through a lot since a baby, since pathway to a man. You look at his visions. Maybe he's dealing with a woman that's born with madness. So now he sees an entrapment. He could be a writer. Maybe he dreams of a writer, and the writer that he's sleeping with is a demon, and the woman he's dreamed about is writing about the demon in his bed. A new project. Now you've got the King of Swords. God's seeking, God's watching when it comes to passion. Being eaten by promiscuity. So now someone's under judgment about their decisions, spiritual warfare in the thoughts. Someone trying to hold back because someone's wounded on purpose. The feet is like a carbon footprint. Someone's seeing someone's footprint, a Taurus person. When it comes to Ace of Pentacles, there seems to be an option for the Queen of Swords being very honest. Someone wants to come and speak to the Queen of Swords, the Higher Priestess. Because now he's looking at her defending against the demon at night in the dreams. Because now we're seeing a burden of the soul from the devil. They're talking about the stories of the devil. The stories, the memories, the feelings. But our ancestors are telling us to step away from that and start singing. Start sharing. Someone's very vocal. Very vocal. About someone's memories, soulmates. From the past. Donations. Look at the wise man. With the strength and ambition. To use intuition. Somebody wants to reach out. But there's a serpent in the way of two soulmates reaching out for a wish fulfillment. There seems to be a manipulative person, doesn't want a transformation. Is trapped masculine into a situation, unsurety. The divine feminine saying, I'm here, deep in my emotions. But he wants to reach out. But the python is sucking his, draining his feelings of the Leo. But the Leo has many eyes, 2, 4, 6. His sixth sense is very strong. The willpower, the lion and the lioness. Taking a leap of faith into love, self-love. We have to defeat the panther because the lion is looking at the liar that broke the heart. So you've got to get rid of the python, the manipulator, deception, praying, Someone's getting arrested. Someone's going to jail. Because somebody was wearing a mask, gaslighting, creating worry, stress, anxiety to the spiritual warrior's thoughts. So now we're seeing the Queen of Cups, a very intuitive, psychic person that can see spiritual warfare, the holy war. Someone's getting arrested. She can see it in her vision. Because now you're looking at someone's home was out for debate. Someone tried to do a hostile takeover, but the ancestors are here taking a seat to watch someone's stability. Someone trying to negotiate a house deed. Because now you've got bad entities in this home that need cleansing. Someone keeps looking back, thinking as they go to heaven, they know they can come back again. That's how they think. They talk to God, negotiations to figure out how to look after. The people are flooding. They need rescuing because the demon's taking over. So now you've got the Emperor. He needs to go within to save the people. He needs to go and talk to God. How does he sort out the destruction on earth? Because God is coming and he's a cleaner. So now you're looking at the Emperor, the strong, the strength, the lion, the courage, illuminating the mind, the Godhead. When it comes to stability, the pre-Emperor, he has to hold back a budget. He has to take charge, go within and seek the truth, illuminate the mind. Because now you're looking at a situation where someone feels bored. The Empress looking after the masculine inner child. Where we can see a spiritual child. Someone's bored. When it comes to romance, unrequited love, heartbreak. Because the truth is out. Someone's going in, looking within, asking God for help of this burden. Because someone feels abandoned. So now, David and Goliath, the spiritual warrior. Spiritual warriors are here. Because now we're looking at someone trying to control someone's pentacles. When it comes to investment, donations. When it comes to maybe looking at an expansion. But someone's spirit is very strong. If someone's looking at attack, they see this insight of an attack. But the spiritual warriors are here. Yeah. Looking at fertile, fertility. Somebody likes the Queen of Swords. Someone's in love. Someone wants to run forward. I don't think I should use these cards, you know. A little bit naked. Yeah, because this seems to be a live deception with a King of Cups. You have to use your third eye. You have to go within. There seems to be an inside attack within your village. Backstabbing, betraying. For a Ten of Pentacles. Someone's luring, but the ancestors are watching. When it comes to the Earth sign family on our land, our peoples come to protest against the Earth sign family. When it comes to Leo person, because now looking at investment, the ancestors have come to chase off the duppy of the land. Could be a Taurus person when it comes to independent wealth. Because we're looking at God's Tour Cup. Now you look at the King of Pentacles, a wish fulfillment when it comes to maybe letters, a foundation to start skills of self-employment. But it seems to be an attack on the people in the village. It seems to be a calling. Someone's searching, someone's looking with the truth to attack the enemy. The Empress is here. Because she sees this third party. But she gets love and support. You could be hearing music. It's on your ancestors raining down, giving you love and support. Maybe it's King of Swords. Bringing the mind to calmer waters. Yeah, because now they're getting rid of the demon. Look, it's been trapped. It's been trapped. So they're leaving without any emotional baggage. Because they looked at this lover when it comes to balance. Because they saw a situation. 6 of Wands. Victory. Victory walking away. Because ancestors say, what are you doing on my land? Take these people off my land. Yes, God, I am coming. Look, now you see the Chariot, the Empress. God said, get off our land. Queen of Wands, get off our land. We saw the truth when it comes to maybe your reliability with the Queen of Pentacles. You're lying, stealing, cheating. We saw you. The 7 of Swords. We saw you. Get off our land. We saw your reflection. You're not the lion. Get off our land. You're a monkey. You're deceptive. You're drinking off our land. Get off our land. Yo. So we're in the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's looking at a pathway. It comes to Wheel of Fortune when it comes to maybe harmony. But they seem to be bitter and envious when it comes to maybe someone looking at pathway, when it comes to maybe their destiny. Someone's looking at using their intuition to work through these pathways, maybe. Yeah, these pathways. Maybe someone's looking at the spirit of their hardship, awkwardness, when it comes to maybe a confusion, when it comes to maybe uncertainty, fearing the destiny, or fearing a karmic debt. Yeah, because someone's looking at generational wealth and looking at the pathway towards generational wealth. Generational wealth is on the land of self, within you. So now someone is being chased. Because now we see the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is like God of healing. You could be from Ghana. Your name could be Harry. But now you look at commitment, self-criticism. Someone looking at maybe a more objective evaluation about their destiny. Maybe someone needs to own their own work or evaluating their group's work. And there seems to be changes when it comes to maybe partial gains, importance of being able to wait. Someone's looking at being dedicated to their work. No, someone's lying about an investment. Could be a Taurus person or a Virgo person. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is on the table. That means someone's not being truthful. Someone's not a friend. There seems to be a problem now. Because now the thoughts are in the 7 of Swords on someone's destiny. Someone's looking at tricking the lion, a bamboo, a buffoonery. Buffoonery on a mask, a lady looking back. And now maybe a Leo is really upset about deception. You could be from South Africa, your name could be Paul. But we're looking at, or you could be from New Jersey. Someone's looking at maybe deception, hidden plans. There was a bold attempt to shatter and to drag this lion into deception. A bold attempt. A troublemaking demon. There seems to be a troublemaking demon on the plantation of a lion. The monster that's almost devolved the whole world. Your name could be Charles. You could be from Washington. There seems to be loss within this group. So now he's looking at separation, emptiness. There seems to be tears of fears, of reflection, of emotions. Because someone's drinking someone's resources, acting like a friend. But they think this lion can't see what they're doing while they're drinking. But they can, because the ancestors are all evaluating, reflecting the trickery. There seems to be a trick when it comes to a Leo person. Someone's lying on their pathway of choices. Could be a Virgo or Taurus person. They're lying, acting like a friend, because they can see the land is very fertile. Or the masculine, like the shell of the masculine is very fertile. Because now someone's running with the Walking Dead, trying to get rid of the Walking Dead. Someone's exhausted because they're lying about creative ideas. It could be a Leo person. He walked into a lie. You could be a Leo person. You might be thinking of reflection, a Leo person. Maybe you're thinking of the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about the legacy. You could be from Uganda. Your name could be Jesse or Owens. You could be from Alabama. But look at 1913 in Tucson. In 1980, there was victory, success, honors. But at the same time, there was rivalry and envy when it comes to someone's investment or someone's pathway to success, to victory. Because somebody was acting like a friend, because someone was famous, maybe. So now we're looking at a situation where someone maybe fears now. There's meant to be, there's a trap. So then there's a fear of trap, because now we see the reflection of someone's emotions. Okay, so there seems to be a trap due to romance or through romance. So now someone is looking at a different pathway, maybe. It could be a Leo person. It could be a man. You could be looking at half male and half creator of God. You could be looking for someone from West Africa that has great energy, joy, and enthusiasm. You look at the generosity of maybe a fire sign Leo man when it comes to the intelligence. You look at helpfulness, but on the shadow of side, arrogance, pride, lack of judgment, because someone went hyperactively and was afraid of frizzled activity with a Taurus person. Someone's lying, acting like a friend on their pathway, interrupting their destiny. Someone's the Walking Dead, following the Leo person that's very possessed when it comes to maybe working with a team, because they're looking for the investment, acting like a friend. So now we're looking at maybe the victory of a Leo person when it comes to the spirit of the self, very strong, athletic person. We're looking at the joy of illuminating, because now there seems to be an opportunity when it comes to creative expression. Someone was looking at someone following them, a fan they thought was a friend, but it was a fanatic, a frenemy. Now there's an enemy. Okay, into me, I feel there's an enemy working against me, because into me I have my ancestors telling me, someone's telling me there's a friend of me inside of me. A Leo. Someone has the strength to go away from a Taurus person that's in a teamwork or a team. It could be a Virgo, Taurus person looking for fame. So now you see the Leo person, because someone's stabbing them in the back. Ancestors said, tame that beast. So now you've got maybe Aquarius person taming the beast of the Leo. Because now you're looking at maybe a situation when we're seeing the Leo lion. The strength of the warrior. You could be a Shango warrior, god of storm. You could be from Nigeria. You're seeing the courage of the Leo when it comes to fertility, the good health, cheerfulness. This masculine is walking away to create harmony between reasons of an instinct. Because this Leo has to look at his intuition, the strength. Because someone has a loss of self-control when it comes to a Taurus or Virgo person in this team. Someone's looking at maybe their instincts. Because someone has an inability to realize projects. They keep blocking out good people when it comes to good projects, and it's creating difficulties because they're backstabbing. And now the spiritual warriors are here. Telling you to use your intuition to fight off this demon, a Taurus or Virgo at work, trying to be analytical, trying to be like practical, you know, and purposely being overly fussy, overcritical, because no one must be better than them. Maybe they're looking at the team when it comes to punctuality, pureness, helpfulness, the consciousness, the health. Maybe looking at discrimination, how they're dedicated when it comes to analytical properties. You could be a dentist, a doctor, a writer, or a policeman. You could be in the energy of the will of the self, because now you could be an actor, a teacher, an athlete, or a sculptor. Or you could be an actress, a gardener, a singer, or a builder, building the strength to have victory, to go away from investing in this group, because they're destiny swapping, backstabbing, sinking people's ships, because they're a piece of shit. You're looking at the strength of the lion, the Leo. You're looking at the warrior. You're looking at maybe the god of storm, or looking at stormy times in Nigeria. They could be like the inability to realize projects. They're too focused on that walking dead Taurus, working with a Taurus person or a Virgo person. Yeah, there seems to be messages. Someone's going to heaven and coming back with tools. You could be a fire sign person. You could be an Aries, Sagittarius person. You could be a Sagittarius person. You could be looking at maybe a burden. Your ancestors are helping you. So you have to, well, we're recommending that you use your intuition. Okay? Because now you're looking at communication. You're looking at messages. You could be from Nigeria. Or you could be from Virginia. Or Denver. You're looking at traveling. Look at messages going around about a Leo person. So now there seems to be a rapid decision. We're looking at problem solving. Maybe you should look at structures when it comes to problem solving, decision making structures, some good ones out there, to create an opportunity, okay, to bring in ideas, because there seems to be a sudden event and love at first sight. Love at first sight, ignoring, burden. Love at first sight, and they ran away. Dun, 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 dun. Ran away from love at first sight. This is a fire sign person. So maybe they've run away and focused on building a team, but the mind is burdened, run away from love at first sight, from a wish fulfillment. Someone's working on a wish fulfillment. Someone's using their intuition to maybe rekindle the power of the soul. It starts from self first. Someone's looking at their own emotions, working with their own emotions. Okay, you could be looking at a python. You could be from Central Africa. Your name could be Matthew or Benson or Henson. Your name could be Charles. Your name could be Mary. You could be born in 1955, but we're looking at gratifications, rewards. We're looking at the well-being of this team or this collaboration when it comes to satisfaction, achievements of a goal. And it seems like the goal for it to reach is fortune, an investment for generational wealth will come to victory if you use your intuition. And don't look at quantity, look at the quality of someone's craftsman, because someone's being crafty, because someone doesn't want to feel left out in the cold. Now you've got 5 of Cups. Someone's looking at the hero slayer of a monster, because there's a monster in this group. You could be from Maryland or Washington, or you could be looking at reconciliation, because now you're looking at openness to a new idea with humility and success and helpfulness. So now someone's going towards their wish fulfillment by using their intuition, because now the spiritual army is here to defeat the devil in the camp. You could be born in 1971. You could be born in New York or New Orleans. Okay. Wish fulfillment. Use your intuition. Your wish fulfillment, because someone's cutting through. Yeah, because there seems to be a decision, split decision. Now there's war. So now the split decision is also creating the yin and the yang, the up and the down. Because now you're looking at Two of Swords. Someone had to fight off someone in this group. It could be a Virgo person or a Taurus person or a Libra person. Take it as it resonates. Because now we're looking at a situation where you have the Two of Swords. We're looking at divinity, okay, with nature. It could be from Congo, all right, or I can't pronounce, or Texas. Looking at balance, okay, we're looking at maybe adaptability, because it seems to be a hardship when it comes to investment to bring in inheritance or old school money, because someone's stuck on a karmic cycle because of their decisions for running away from love at first sight. Now you're going back, looking at this team. Maybe someone put themselves in work to not think of maybe love for a while. But we're looking at a decision. Someone's fighting off the decision, maybe. Because now you're looking at Two of Swords. Two of Swords is a balance, you know. Maybe someone's not seeing something. They're not seeing the projects. They're not seeing it. They're more in battles within each other in this group. Everybody wants to be the center of attention, I guess. Told you, deception. Taurus person, deception. That decision. Someone's barking up the wrong tree. You could be a Cancer, but feeling this investment from a Taurus or Cancer has become a very hardship decision. So now someone's using their intuition to bring their ships to come through. Because now you're looking at innocence, purity, by the emotion to bring in a wish fulfillment. You might go through stagnation. You might be going for a stagnation at the moment when it comes to finances. Because now the moon is here. You have to use your intuition because something's not right. You can't rely on tarot readers. You've got to use your intuition. There seems to be a woman in this group. Could be a Taurus person. A female. Could be from West Africa. Someone has to do introspection and use their sixth sense when it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to investments. Someone had like a dream of a poetic dream. Someone had a foresight in a dream that someone was in an illusion from self-deception. They're thinking there's non-existent danger, but there is. There seems to be uneasiness because someone barked up the wrong tree when it comes to a female. In this group, creating illusions for Ace of Pentacles. You could be looking at someone famous, or Leo could be looking at Aquarius person at love at first sight, but they went to a Taurus person, a female, that's creating illusions, stagnation towards a decision. They keep cutting out good projects because they're looking at their own self-deception. So now we're looking at maybe a Leo person when it comes to deception with a woman. Someone had a dream about this. Dream. Martin Luther King. I had a dream about a woman that's putting a Leo in danger. Use your intuition. Because this man, the creator of generosity, is in danger. Unforeseen danger. From a lover, maybe. So now we're looking at King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Sorry, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords had a dream about investment to a Taurus person in this group. Like a Martin Luther King. I had a dream One of the greats could be following her, Martin Luther King. You know, she's saying someone's going to victory, King of Wands. I mean, a Queen of Swords. I think someone thinks she's like Martin Luther King. No, but we all are. That's putting someone too much on a pedestal. Because he had a dream, yeah, but it took many hands to make the dream happen. So now Aquarius is reaching out because someone's coming over for forgiveness, maybe. But now you look at the Queen of Swords. A very honest person, okay? Very upfront. Because now you're looking at the protector, the woman in the childbirth, maybe Nigerian descendant, Queen of Swords. She knows a lot about Africa, more than Miss Niger. She says she's Niger. Okay then, okay. Queen of Swords, England. Never been to Nigeria. Yo, she's the protector, boy. She's the goddess of women in childbirth. Niger. She is Niger. When it comes to intellectual independence, ability to follow many trains of thought. When it comes to stimulation, that's air signs though. They like stimulation because they can look at high complex intelligence, man. Because this is a very intellectual person when it comes to balance between emotions and intellect. And now someone's looking at, uh-oh, Leo's running away again. Ran off, running back again. Never mind, Leo. He seems to be all over the fucking place. So now looking at the mother of protector. It's all about unconditional love, you know. That's all she sees in the air. She's the connection between heaven and earth. So now you're looking at research, looking. Maybe someone's looking at the Knight of Swords. Maybe someone's looking at a legendary hero in Mali. You could be born in Mali. The ability to pay attention. To maybe have a different perspective about someone's individual senses of signs. Maybe seeing the willpower and the judgment of a Queen of Swords when it comes to maybe equal give and take. So now maybe a fire sign wants to run back because he invests in a Taurus person and he wants to run back maybe and do an equal give and take. Because now you look at the ancestors says, boy, you're going to be left behind, my friend. I don't know where you're going over there. You should have kept your pussy clout over Yasser. No, Mr. Furburger wants to run down the road. Let him run down. He's like one of them men. Nothing's wrong at home, you know. Darling, after spaghetti bolognese or a little bangers and mashy, oh dear, is it possible if I can go to the shoppies and go and get a fags? Darling, you smoke? Really? Then he'll say, I don't smoke. No, that's it. You're like a man, yeah? Nothing's wrong. You just get up and leave. I'm going to go and get some fags. Next minute, I don't see you for 20 years. Then when he comes back 20 years later, you say, that was a long trip to the shop to go and get your fags. Turns out I said, I don't smoke. Oh, what did pussy clots? Where did you go then? Did you go to go and get fags? Yo, bridging, make up your mind. So now you got equal give and take. Because now you look at the heavens. You look at the ancestors, boy. They're like giants, man. I've seen them, boy. You can't play with these people. Now you look at the Six of Pentacles. Maybe someone's looking at like the flock of give and take, the founder. Because now we're looking at Kenya. You could be looking at New York. You could be going back and forth from Kenya, Nigeria. Look at the generosity of gifts given. Look at the fair distribution from a wise, gifted person. Maybe you look at this person as a charity to help with your burdens, fire sign. Or maybe Sagittarius is exaggerating. Mind your business next time. Serves you right, my friend. Serves you right. You're in Nigeria. I'm more fucking Nigerian than you. King of Wands! King of Wani. Mr. Whiny. Tried to turn his back. Oh, gosh. What am I doing? Oh, I want to be more reliable to my girl. My girl. Queen of Swords. Someone's looking at generational wealth. We're looking at destiny. We're looking at maybe moving forward, changes. Now we're looking at victory. Because now we're looking at Leo person who comes to the strength of Queen of Swords, the willpower of maybe the burdens Getting help from the heavens, boy. And running back down. Heaven and earth. Getting the help from my ancestors when it comes to burdens with bloody King of Wands. I went home, I said, listen, God, your son, he's fucking spoiled, he's rude, out of order. What is he doing? He's a burden. I'm not dealing with him no more. You deal with him. It's your son, not mine. Spiritually married to him, yeah, but I'm not his fucking mum. Take that for nothing. So you better go and talk to your daddy, King of Wands. Go and talk to your dad, because you're not acting right. You're not acting right, my friend. I said, God, you need to talk to your son. He's getting on my nerves. He's spoiled. Maybe you're looking at Martin Luther King, could be from Tennessee. Maybe looking at family, harmony, health, well-being. Maybe look at family income. Because now there is an agreement when it comes to inheritance. You got to respect it, man. What the pom-pom clock? So now you're looking at reliability, but with the truth, the shield of sovereign, protected. Someone looking at a mentor, teacher. Or these two are spiritual teachers, mentors. Now you look at professional help, professional skills, quality, not quantity. Maybe someone's looking at the strength of thoughts, of creation. Can help with your burdens if you use your intuition with the thoughts of truth to bring creation, to co-create with the universe. That gives you the strength, the power. Because you know you've got the sun and moon. Means balance, man and woman. Do you understand? To bring in the strength. So now you're co-creating with the masculine, feminine energy in you. We're looking at African proverbs, baby. They say they're African. Everyone will tell you, even at uni, listen, I'm more African than the one that was born in Africa. I'll take that for nothing. And no one can ever take that away from me. I'm 4,000 million years away from home. But listen, you can take me out of Africa. You can take me out of Jamaica. You can even take me out of England. I would still be me, baby. There you go. Someone's teaching, learning, maybe. When it comes to wish fulfillment, it comes with maybe balanced decisions. Because now we're looking at wish fulfillment on our choices. Somebody was wearing a mask. But the emperor keeps talking to the empress. She's like, what? You made your options away from your intuition. Figure yourself out, okay? We haven't got time for your Ku Klux Klan, your Karen behavior. Ain't got time for your Karen behavior with your entrapments, with your earth sign person. Yeah, with your page of pentacle person, with your difficult decisions on your pathway to your destiny. Really? Destiny swapping? Yo, look at our spiritual army, boy. Shut up, bang, 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 bang with the truth. Bullets the boat, my friend. Maybe you're looking at your choices when it comes to Seven of Cups, all right? Seven of Cups is maybe a hidden goal. Because now you're looking at, you could be from Ivory Coast, or you could be from Ohio. Ohio. Highs and lows. Being more outspoken. You could be from New York. You could be born in 1965. You could be looking at the maturities of corrections of assessment when it comes to maybe growing your team. Somebody wanted to sacrifice. That was the wish fulfillment in this team when it comes to generational wealth. Somebody tried to sacrifice a Leo person. And the sun and the moon, sun and moon. The sun is the heart is the seat of the soul, and the moon is the mind, isn't it? Somebody was with a distorted feminine, the moon. Do you know what? I think it would be so good if God got rid of the moon, man. No more deceptions, no more distorted feminines. But the moon represents the woman. And that's your feminine energy. We've got to go with the moon cycles, man. When you go against the moon, you become moody, you become people pleasers, you become like barking up the wrong tree. Then you start creating that generational curse over and over again, and you think you're doing the right thing by playing with voodoo, doo-doo bullshit. You're going against the dream, man. You're going against the dream. Maybe it's Queen of Swords thinking, you're meant to be like Martin Luther King. Where the fuck are you going over there, King of Wands? I'm going to chop you with the truth, you know. See my machete? You're too blood clot fast. My machete would tell you the truth, Bridget. I'm not going to touch you, but I'm going to target you with the truth, my friend. I don't know where you're going. Where are you going? With a distorted team for distorted feminine. Investing. You're meant to be like Martin Luther King. Oh, are you trying to be like fucking, what's his name? Nelson Mandela. With Winnie. He was chopped up in his fucking prison. She kept his name going. How dare he come out and try to make her like the enemy. Then you go marry some next gal. Yeah, of order. Without Winnie, your bumper clock wouldn't be no fucking Nelson Mandela right now. Keep it real, people. Have respect for people that had your back when you was trapped somewhere else. He tried to make the girl look so that she was back. Maybe she was. Who knows? I'm just saying. Allegedly, anyway. At the time, he had Winnie Mandela. Right. What was she doing? Protesting for the man for 20 blood clot years. Man come out. Man's got bare people following him. What does he go and do? Go and find some next girl. You lot don't have no fucking behaviour. I'm sure Martin did that as well. You lot are just players, man. That's your problems. Maybe these greats need to start recognising their foundations that got them where they are. You understand? You're feminine, you're masculine. There's, behind every strong man, they say, is a strong woman. And behind every strong woman, there's a strong man. You don't stop giving the power to the women. Distorted women using their emotions. Using their emotions to drain people. Because masculines are not in their fucking emotions. They're more in delusions, and everything else. Creating receptions of madness. So now you're looking at, there you go, blood clot madness again. Now you're looking at a situation where maybe someone's gone in the energy of looking at the flooded emotions, man. Out of control. The Tower moment. We're looking at corruption or evil. That's what they're looking at. The option he went to was the corruption of evil on his pathway with an earth sign person in this team. Could be Virgo or a Taurus or a Cancer person. That is a split decision of loyalty. Because now you're looking at the Tower, the corruption of evil. Now the Tower's here. That's when the devil comes in. Now we're looking at cataphractic, epic madness, pandemics, epidemics, all of that. That he could be from South Africa. Because now you're looking at the end of a cycle. Okay, you're looking at maybe changes because the Tower's here. There's nothing you can do when the Tower's here, the Tower's here. Because of deception, there was falseness behind the Queen of Swords when it comes to victory. Now we're looking at maybe a drastic change, new values when it comes to psychological growth. Someone probably giving up old habits, do you understand? Because they went for a team that don't make no bumper clock sense with an earth sign. But look at on the yacht. Look at me with my big pum pum and I should be a grandma sitting with my fucking grandson, nurturing the next generation. Why? Because they're our future leaders. No, we need Genevieve Nigel until we're fucking dead, old and buried with the devil. So now we're looking at maybe giving up on old habits. All right, because now you look at difficulties when it comes to echoes. There's a lack of freedom. Now there's anxiety about the future. When it comes to a Taurus person, investment in the group. Serves you right, because deception are behind a Queen of Swords. Now, Taurus fears. That's why she needs all these people to come into an illusion. Because when everyone's gone, you're going to see Genevieve is fucking scared of me, bitches. Trust me, she needs this lie as long as possible. Because when everyone realizes what she did, they're going to turn and say, you're a fucking bully. And you're a bully, but you can't even defend yourself. Now you look stupid. You look stupid. You look desperate and stupid. Lay on your luck, bitch. Lay on your fucking bullshit, baby. Because we see what you're doing. We saw what you did. You could be looking at your friendships, okay? You could be like a friendship of orphan. You could be looking at an orphan child and a lion. Maybe your name could be James, okay? Or you could be looking at a situation where you're looking at maybe someone noble, sentimental emotions. Someone's disinterested in a friendship. There was a strong bond. So now someone's looking at a new beginning, introspection. Because someone did not like someone, a Taurus did, and they were looking at partial satisfaction for economic stability. That was the secret, the delusion from a Taurus person in this Bumbleclark group. So now the masculine's worn out, boy. Worn out. Look at him trying to take his soul away to make him a walking dead. So he said, no, I'm running like Usain Bolt, my friend. No, they said, no, we're going to challenge you. So now you're looking at, oh gosh, 5 of Swords, deception. Someone has to go in to the tower and defeat the devil. The devil. Because now you're looking at 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, my darlings, all right? It's all about lying, stealing, cheating. Someone was being bullying. Because now you see the lion, the leopard, and the hunter. When it comes to Marcus Garvey. You could be born in Jamaica, St. Anne's, all right? Or you could be from London. You could be born in 1940, or someone was in 1940 looking out for you. Can you still be born in 1940 and still be alive? Yeah, I think, I really believe, right, we can live longer than 100 or 2. No, I just got this, open mind, people. I've always had this deep feeling that why are we only lasting to like 50, 60, 70, 80, maybe, if you're lucky. But in the Bible, I remember like, oh yeah, some long-ass Ras Clark name was 1,500 years old. I said, what did Pussy Clark? So how come it only lasts so shortly? Or they're talking about past lives. That's why they're thousands of years old. The soul is an old ancient spirit. Or the soul allows us to live that long, but we're not taking care of the soul. It's more under deception with promiscuous, nasty women like Taurus at work, creating 5 of Swords. Spiritual warfare. Because now you're looking at someone's losing their privilege. Because now someone's defeated. Because someone's a failure, man. Someone's a failure. They're going through dishonor. Dishonor for what they did. For economic increase. Yeah. So now you're looking at 9 of Swords. Now someone is in the 9 of Swords. When it comes to the demon, someone's been sworn in to see this enemy, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords was sworn in to look at the enemy, you understand, of mankind in South Africa. You could be maybe Garnet, you might like, oh, what's his name? Garnet Morgan. You could be from Paris, Kentucky. You could be from Cleveland. But this seems to be a nightmare, boy. This seems a nightmare. Because she's scared. So now there's looming danger when it comes to depression, remorse. We're going in, boy. We've been sworn in, boy. The truth, nothing but the truth, man. Because now you're looking at a situation, the world. Look at the internet. Someone's worried about the query's been on the internet. Does she care? No, she fucking doesn't. You should have thought of this bullshit before you woke up and done the madness. It's not my problem. You're part of my story. You forced yourself into my story. Don't be a victim now because you're in it. You wanted to be in it. You're in it. And now you're looking at www.rawtarot22. Now you're pissed, worried. Why? Self-deception, inner darkness with your dirty Taurus person, in fear of change, refusal to make a decision about Queen of Swords. Now they're looking at the internet thinking, uh-oh, reawakening, new ideas, purification, perception, rubbish, inspiration. Don't know where he's going. She's my inspiration. Really? Really? Let's see what you got then. 13 years later, got fuck all to show apart from pum pum on fucking what? On what? That's your conclusion. On a yacht. Okay then. I don't know where you lot get this yacht shit from. Because I don't see no solid businesses. Nothing. It's madness. You're looking at the inner darkness, boy. Now you're looking at maybe who took over from his brother. Ooh, maybe someone tried to take over. You could be from Nigeria. But you're looking at a satisfied outcome for the Queen of Swords. We're looking at a new cycle of success, completion. Maybe looking at full awareness, man. You see, the self-awareness is amazing. Someone looks like they've got a good reputation. But at the same time, someone fears her success, a Taurus person, because they're envious. Because they lack willpower of their own self. Because they like to do false appearances. You understand? Yes, I heard that in my dream as well. Adiwali said Genevieve Naja is jealous. Okay? We know this. Because she's on the fucking internet. spreading out her pom-pom online because she's desperate. Never mind. Go and look after your grandson, maybe. Leap of faith, new beginnings, my darling. Will have been very wise, my dear. Because now look at a new cycle. For Queen of Swords, the world is your oyster, my love. Someone fears your success because they're very envious, because they lack their own willpower, because they like to do false appearances, you see. Never mind. They always say, fake it till you make it. When you do make it, guess what? He's with the demon. On his pathway, madness. A woman that was mad. Queen of Cups. Oh, someone feels the Queen of Cups. Oh, these two, man. These two are comical. Or the masculine's in his full truth. And he's talking about how much he loves the Queen of Swords. Because now you look at a balanced Queen of Swords. They see these challenges. Someone's looking into it. And now someone feels the Queen of Cups is loving. And now they've got healthy boundaries. Because now he's been on the pathway. Someone looks like they're trying to get better by going into heaven and being looked after for spiritual recovery, spiritual program. Because they went for an earth sign person. They said he's mad. The inner child is mad, 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 mad. Oh, it's a scream, my friend. Women's are mad, girl. And now they're mad. Maybe someone's independent. Can I look at 2 of Cups? Or happy ever after. Oh, boy. King of Pentacles wants to backstab, boy. The Queen of Swords, because she's the higher priestess. Oh, go and get a life, man. Or maybe this masculine feels more grounded when it comes to abundance, success. Because now you're looking at home. Maybe somebody's looking at someone's home. Because now you've got 4 of Wands. Maybe a Virgo person is eating. Getting ready for healing. He could be from a shanty town, Ghana. Then it could be Robert. So now you're looking at refuge, prosperity, agreements, harmony, peace. Maybe looking at a twin flame reunion, because now you look at home, shelter, ancestors coming in to have a negotiation. Because now they're talking in the soul world. Yo, King of Wands, know your blood clot self and look at him. They're pointing at him and he's pointing out there somewhere. Because he's, look, battle, man. 9 of Swords is on the table. Do you know what I mean? The 9 of Swords is all about worry. Maybe they're worried. Maybe they're worried. Because now you're looking at the demon sworn in and to look at the enemy of mankind. He could be from Paris. Okay, he could be from Cleveland. There seems to be a nightmare, terror, looming of danger, of desperation. Because someone's too desperate, man, for that public appearance stuff. Too fucking desperate. Put people into danger, man. So now you're looking at triple XL. You could have an XL bully. You could have an XL bully. So then now you're looking at eyes. Eyes are everywhere, people. Do you understand? We saw the corruption. So now we're seeing a situation where the ancestors, the all-seeing eye, everything's everywhere. The observer, when it comes to initiations, rituals. Someone saw a ritual, boy, when it comes to someone's destiny in Nigeria. So now you look at the wisdom of a King of Wands and a Queen of Swords. We look at the spiritual strength of inner depth when it comes to maybe they feel this woman's probably a bit mystical. All right? Mysterious. We're looking at self-sacrifice. Maybe this King of Wands had to do a self-sacrifice. They had to look at all-seeing eye. And he had all the eyes helping him to look at Nigeria's depth of that fucking voodoo madness. And he's going to come out, you understand, and tell you about your pussy clot. So now you look at the observer. Now you're looking at maybe the lack of sense, maybe, or isolation, stagnation in the situation. Maybe looking at frustration at work, maybe. Or a Virgo person. Looking at the Empress. Wants a reunion. You could be hearing music. So we trap the devil, man. We trap the devil, brethren. The devil be no more. Earth belongs to God. Not you fucking stupid people that like to do rituals for funerals because you want people's finances. I don't think so. Go and find your life. Go and find your daddy and ask your daddy for a job or something. I don't know. Looking at God, told you, man, or King of Swords. Or King of Pentacles. Maybe this King of Wands is in his full truth, feels grounded, more secure, more balanced. Because you're looking at the observer when it comes to maybe a bottleneck situation. When it comes to maybe trading, policies, regulations. Someone's observing. Now you're looking at protecting your beliefs. Someone's got the willpower to go within, to say, I have the will of the Leo. You could be an actor, a teacher. You're teaching yourself. You are the wise man. No one gets old, we get wiser. Someone has a clear conscience, okay? Look at a very honorable leader, okay? The Leos are meant to love the limelight. This is why I don't understand Adewale pointing that fucking Genevieve, and they want to leave her in the forefront. He's blocking because she's an earth sign. Do you understand? That's blocking. Because the earth sign is like tangible goods, isn't it? So if you block the sun, you got no power, idiot. So you put in earth sign before his own happiness. He's blocking his own future. Because she's not in the energy. His real natural energy is loving the limelight. He's meant to be famous. But he went to someone too domineering, excessive when it comes to the pentacles. He's not focused on his own creativity. He's focused on some bimbo. So she can be a bimbo on a fucking yacht. Madness, man. Taking the sun away because she want to be in a bikini at 50 and she went doing that before. Go and sit down, you desperate Dora Explorer. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, your dunce brain. Someone looking at maybe ambition when it comes to their work, man. They got to protect themselves, man. Protect their belief, maybe working with the Queen of Swords. Can I look at burden? Someone feels a wounded warrior. The wounded warrior, man. The wounded warrior. Something wasn't told to make things clear. This is why the soul is wounded, because the thoughts, this team did not tell the masculine the truth. So now the thoughts, okay, was not told, and that brings out the energy of defense from the energy of the self, of the soul. Because now someone knows they've got the tools to defend themselves in this motherfucking group from a Taurus person, the Walking Dead. Somebody wants to invest in new love, maybe with a Queen of Swords. Maybe get investments when it comes to land, property, when it comes to our ancestors. All right. We're looking at maybe taking charge. Because now you're looking at investment. Somebody's walking with the Walking fucking Dead. Trying to do the fucking most. So you got to chase the devil off the land, man. Told you, stagnation. Someone wants to invest, or someone invested, a Taurus person invested in entrapment. That's where a Leo went, entrapment. So now, unrequited love. Maybe someone wants to go to Queen of Swords for victory, for love, romance, spiritual, romantic journey of options, creative ideas, creative expression, you know. When it comes to maybe, especially when it comes to truth expression, it brings out creative expressions and opportunities. Now, someone's running forward maybe to a Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is thinking. You lot can't be thinking, yeah, she said, I had a dream. Like a Martin Luther King. They're like, wow, she's a legend like Martin Luther King. But we all are. He had a dream and we all tried to help with that dream. He just had the vision. This is why you don't go wrong, man. You don't keep giving the power. You don't keep giving your power away. It gives too much. Give it to God. We're just messengers. And then you go into your ego. Then I think even Martin Luther King was seeing someone behind his wife. And that's how he gets his karmic debt. He didn't go to the end. His north node. Yes, he had a dream. But the dream didn't work out how it's supposed to, innit? Because Martin Luther King, yes, he done certain things. But behind the scene, we all know one or two things are gone. We've all read it. We've got to look at these people as messengers, man. I'm not God, I'm a messenger. Somebody wants to come back and beg. Taurus person or Cancer begging. Because they're looking at the internet of this entrapment. Or a Sagittarius person wants to come back and beg for forgiveness. A woman that wears hoop earrings. Someone that can wear hoop earrings, a woman. She could be a Leo woman or Sagittarius woman. Or maybe Aries woman. Begging. That's when you have to stay outside. You're not traditional. Go on your knees and beg for me. I am your mama. Go and beg for me. Go on your knees. I am your God. Go sit the fuck down. Yeah, I came out of your fucking passageway. Doesn't mean that you must rule me. And I must listen to God because you think you're my mum. Cool. Yeah, you're my mum. Respect. But you got to respect God as my mother and your daughter. What the fuck? So don't come down here begging for no mercy from me, boy. You better go and put your knees and go and beg God for what you lot did. Because I'm not that one. I don't do mercies, my friends. I'm sorry, I told you already. So I'm the last person you should come and beg to. Last person. Because you won't be getting it from me, boy. You won't be getting it from me. No forgiveness from me, boy. These coming out to behave themselves. There you go, searching. There you go, searching. Spying, looking at the air sign, taking information, private, personal credentials, bringing confusions, illusions, delusions, you name it. Maybe someone's looking at an air sign person, maybe wants to be blunt with the truth. Maybe a Leo person and masculine. So now we're looking at unconditional love. Now you're looking at manifestation. Look at the power of manifestation. It comes to the willpower of the heart. It comes from the heart. Your heart has to be open if you want your manifestations to work. Go within and let the ancestors help with your burdens. Because there's a tower moment. The devil's in the tower. The devil's in the tower. And Leo's got to defend himself when it comes to work, when it comes to wish fulfillment, for maybe working with the Queen of Swords. There seems to be healthy boundaries. He needs healthy boundaries. And to me, you saw that bitch on a yacht that looks like Triple A Sport. Where's my ease of mind? Don't need it. Got God. Thank you very much. Keep spying and lying. You create your own heartbreak. Looking at wish fulfillment. When it comes to maybe seeking the truth, the start is in you people. Because now there's a conflict with a Leo and Aquarius person. Why? Because who he went to work with? His team. He can see he needs to maybe work out a conflict. Maybe someone wants to work out how to maybe sort out this conflict. Because maybe someone's throwing pots and pans. You name it. Because someone doesn't want to go forward to a wish fulfillment. Because someone had love at first sight. Leo did. It wasn't a Taurus's first choice, but it came on deception. Someone's doing rituals. Somebody wants to fight at any cost. Maybe it's a Sagittarius person. Because now we're looking at a split decision when it comes to spiritual warfare. Aquarius person comes to calmer waters. Because now we're looking at worries about a lie. Bringing no baggage, no expectations. Maybe someone wants to go towards Aquarius person. But there was a decision, a split loyalty. Bit of fire and air so far because of deception from a woman. The beast, the devil in the fucking tower. A Taurus person at work, maybe with a Virgo person. Creating conflicts, rivals, challenges, obstacles to someone's wish fulfillment because they don't have no empathy. So now we look at options. Someone's spiritually married to someone in heaven. So whether this masculine is married or not, guess what? He's in trouble. That's sinful, adultery. Adultery. Oh yeah, you all know this, don't you? When you're reading, oh, I'm your soulmate, God told me, blah, blah, blah. Genevieve knew what she was doing. No mercy. How can you suck a cock knowing someone's a soulmate and you still suck that cock for 5 years and reading my information and made an investment? So no mercy for a fucking water sign person under deception. With maybe the Emperor when it comes to a tower moment. Someone's going for a shock of discovery. Someone relocated. Whether they relocate, it didn't help the wounded warrior. It made them more wounded. Now they've got to defend their belief when it comes to maybe work with an air sign person. Maybe this person, this air sign, Queen of Swords, was told to move. From a Virgo person. And a Sagittarius person, no, you move. No, she said, no, you move. And now they're both stuck in their thoughts of who's moving under deception. This seems to be an illusion. Someone's fear of changing. Someone's moving. Someone has took their throat chakra. Suspicion. Deception. From a woman. Taurus person. Invested in entrapment. researching Queen of Swords. They wanted their economic stability. Queen of Wands probably wants to come and beg forgiveness about this entrapment. I told you, I'm not going to forgive you. Get off your knees, I'm not God, and sort your fucking self out with your dirty Taurus person investing in entrapment. Talmud for you, my girl. I ain't got time for your foolery, pushy, over-demanding person. Now, maybe someone thinks the Queen of Swords is just so sexy, courageous. She used her intuition to come out of any stuck situation. No one told her the truth about the Queen of Wands. All behind her back being deceptive. Oh yeah, don't tell me the truth, baby. I'm too courageous, too abundant. I got from heaven and earth. Guess what? I can use all my creative endeavors and come out of my stuck situation by myself. You lot try thought my hands were tied. Oh yeah, behind my back, can't see nothing. Oh, no one's there to help you. Oh well, guess what? I'm on a yacht. Look at me. Look at me with Rita. Look at me with Queen of Wands. Look at me. I'm in designer. Okay then, Queen of Swords said, and? Self-deception. Self-deception. Self-deception, boy. And now you're looking at the willpower of a soul having human experience. Sorry, darlings. In the Chariot. Okay? Only the Empress can go in the Chariot. So now they're on the internet. Now she's like, uh-oh. You'll research about a cancer person? Yeah. Now, why don't you go in your car, okay, and go and talk to your cancer person? That's what you've been doing. In your car, riding around, a Queen of Swords, getting information to go back to your fucking Taurus person to make investment of entrapment. Go to hell, Queen of Wands. That's what you need to do. So now we're looking at changes, boy. Willpower. We're looking at maybe the Chariot. Maybe looking at someone's feelings. Oh, sulky, touchy in their car, unstable in the car. Never mind. Now we're looking at domestic violence. Oh, okay. Yeah, women do it as well, you know. Women do it too, under deception. Oh yeah, a very deceptive, deceitful person. Maybe someone fears how creative this air sign is, Queen of Swords. Never mind. Next time, behave your motherfucking self. Now someone, oh, King of Wands, see the Queen of Swords as who? His counterpart. King of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands. You make me sound like, what's her name? Tyler Taylor with Bow Wow on that thing. Byron! King of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands. Whiny, whiny, Willy, whiny. Willy's always whining for something. Oh yeah, you want to whine up on the blood clot, Taurus, and his Willy got stuck. Whine up on the ting. Yeah, man. There you go. Wants to passionately go into the Chariot now. Oh yeah, Earth Angel, come back. I never realized they fucked an Earth Angel and left them behind. Oh, never mind. Self-deception, is it? Now you see in the passion of the Queen of Swords, she don't play when it comes to manifestation. She don't play when it comes to maybe adventure. And she don't play when it comes to being promiscuous. That's not me, my friend. 13 years, no man in my Chariot. Okay, thank you very much. Not like your Queen of Pentacles worth fighting for, really. In her Chariot, Cancer, banging it out. Gemini, banging it out. Aries, banging it out. Leo, banging it out. And Leo still went and banged it in his yard. Never mind, baby. So now maybe he wants to bang it out with the Queen of Swords. She's like, you want to bring your demon sperm over here? You better stay over there and make that energy die out, my friend. Because you're not bringing your demon sausage over here when you've been fucking Genevieve. The demon. You must be mad. Go and clean out that energy first, my friend. Leo's laughing. You're too funny. I do what I want. Yeah, I know. So you come over here, you know there's going to be a fight. Because Leo likes to do what he wants. Really? All right, game on. 13 years. Fight. Let's go, Leo. He likes fighting me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, my friends. Now look at bloody Leo. Oh, there you go. Queen of motherfucking Pentacles. Working with a fucking mental Queen of Pentacles. Oh, the motherfucking devil. There you go. Now you're under judgment, pussy. Now, if that bitch is still in your energy, you're both still here. That means you're still with her on the yacht, wherever. Stay there, Adiwali. Make that decision. Your soulmate's gone. Gone. Now you stay with your demon because of your decision. All about money, was it? All about fame, was it? Never mind. Different perspective. Oh, she sacrificed you, did you? And you sacrificed a loving woman. Never mind. Never mind. Serves you right. Soulmate. Good. Serves you right. Memories. Oh, you fucked my friend, did you? The one with children. Cindy Humphrey. Oh, you got a lot to look back at, haven't you, my darling? That's why you're walking away. Good. Walk away to your demon. You both know each other. Serves you right, boy. fucking demons in every fucking reading. You're telling me, I'm so scared. Your love intimidates me. I fake commitment. You fake commitment? You fake commitment. And you still got Genevieve in your energy, doing the most. Oh, let me make you pose on the yacht like we're on Triple H Sports. You're a fucking heathen, just like the bitch. Just like the motherfucking bitch, baby. Your options are out of order. Conflict now, boy. Because you went for the demon pussy. You stayed there. Adiwadi, Akima, a barging your willy into everybody. Now it's stuck in Genevieve's pussy. Never mind, baby. You pay for that yacht. You pay for it, honey. Romance. Unrequited romance with the devil. Never mind. We intuitively saw it, boy. Never mind, my friend. Serves you fucking right. Serves you fucking right, boy. Now you're angry. Why? Businesswoman in the air sign. Businesswoman in the air sign. Too comfortable for you. Don't need you. Shame. Self-deception. Oh, you want to use me for my services? No. Genevieve does because she needs that dick in her pussy for yacht rides. I need Lionheart. I need books. I need all of that because she can't do it by herself. Now go and look after your bimbo and get out my fucking energy. I ain't got time for your fucking immaturity. Fucking immature, man. 5 fucking years, reached out to this pussy. All he did is fucking look after Genevieve's fucking genitals. Because he's a fucking high-class prostitute. Next time, leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Ego. Oh, I'm famous. She wants me. Oh, look at me. Look at her running after me. No. God told me to tell the truth. I gave you everything. You had no right to reread my shit to Genevieve while she's sucking your cock. Now she's using all my information to make money. You're out of order. With your demon pussy. With your demon pussy. 2 weeks ago, I said, this girl wants me dead. Or now, pussy can't reach out to me, but he's got the bitch on the yacht, though. Got the bitch on the yacht, though. Don't suck your mum, Adiwali. You're a fucking pussy. Genevieve's like a pussy, boy. Let me calm down now. All right, we're on the internet. Behave yourself. That's what they want, boy. Out of order. There you go. At home. Invested in her home. His lover's home. A Taurus person. Now he feels backstabbed because he was telepathically connected to what Aquarius person. Message going around. He voted, he donated to a Taurus person, a third party for them to look independently wealthy. That was his decision. That's his happiness. That's his karma. That's his problem. Stay in your deception because you're an idiot. No one's got time for your options, Adiwali. No one's got time for it, man. You play with the wrong person. Your love intimidates. Now you've got to code me. Now you go in that yacht and cool yourself down while she sucks your dick for the 22nd of September. You clearly need it. There you go. A battle with me now. I wasn't good enough for him. Oh, V, can I have a blowjob? I said, no, you're not married. All right, I'll go to Genevieve then. Okay, Genevieve, suck his cock because I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. He's not my husband. That's what I said to him. You're not my husband. I ain't sucking your cock, baby. Never mind. In your tower with your demon. Now you watched me on the internet blowing up, baby. Never mind. When you're going up, you went back to me because you had money, you had famous people, you had options. You said, up yours. I got my Genevieve. Never want to leave her. Don't then. Just leave me the fuck out of it and go and get my money that you and your bitch stole. And then you both can go in the middle of the yacht and drown in your truth while she sucks your cock, baby. Because I don't care. You're not my husband. I ain't sucking no cock. Genevieve will because she'll suck any cock for money. Never mind, my darlings. Remember, walk in love, talk in truth, correct your flaws, and don't let these comments drown you in their foolishness.